have a nail polish video for you guys today. This is for the new Rescue Beauty Lounge collection, as you can tell by the title, and the collection name is Italian Summer. When G sent me like a quick email saying, hey guys, I'm going to send you my new collection, it's called Italian Summer, I freaked out because I was super excited for it, because I can tell you right now, Italy is one of my favorite countries that I have ever been to, and just the idea of so many colors that I could imagine coming out of that country and not being particularly creative enough to like make nail polish, I could not wait to see what she had made for this collection based off of her vacation in Italy. Like always, this collection has a full backstory to it. The backstory to this one is actually kind of long. I have already read it out and it was like a 6-minute, like it took me a long time to read through it. So I will paste the entire story in the description box down below, but essentially her and her husband went to Italy this summer instead of St. Bart's, which they normally go to, and they went to Venice and Sorrento and just had the most amazing time, and she completely reflected this perfect summer Italy vacation in a polish collection. And again, I'm super excited to show them to you guys. Just as every other Rescue Beauty Lounge video that I've done for you guys, I will have swatches in the video, as well as a linked blog post down below to all of my swatches, as well as all of the other bloggers' swatches that I've always done. It's like 10 bloggers, and again, I'm always super humbled to be part of that list, and so I will link everyone's blog posts down below. You guys should go check them out, again, just because we have completely different skin tones and all of that, and so you guys can actually see swatches on other people's hands instead of just mine. And with all of that formal stuff out of the way, let's get started with the colors. I will let you know that I am going to horribly mispronounce probably all of these names because I do not speak Italian. I took French in high school and it didn't do me very well. So some of these are going to be kind of comical as I read them out to you guys. But the first one is Gelato el Chalcollato, which I can say, and this one was inspired by chocolate gelato. G's description says, I promise I will stop my obsession with anything that has to do with a taupe brown goodness, but what can I say? When I tried gelato from Venice, and it had been about a decade since my last chocolate gelato, I know, not a huge chocolate fan, and yes, I'm human. It's okay, that leaves more chocolate gelato for me. I was mesmerized by its taste and color. When I was mixing this color, there were definitely times it looked good enough to eat. So this is a, I would say it's kind of a mid-tone brown. It's not a super dark one. It's not very light either. It is very, very creamy. It's a cream consistency. It doesn't have any shimmer or anything in it. And it looks like melted chocolate ganache, and it looks so good. And the best part about this is it also applied beautifully. It had one of those perfect Rescue Beauty Lounge formulas. It was opaque in 2 coats. You could actually probably get away with 1. It dried very, very glossy. It looked just perfect on the nail. It is a very chic color as well. It's one of those really nice fall browns that I think a lot of people gravitate towards, and it's just a really wearable color. The next one is called BC Collecta. I'm 90% sure that's how you say that. And this is a really, really beautiful, light, kind of slightly mauve toned shell pink with a really pretty shimmer running through it. This is my favorite color of the collection. Her description says, in Sorrento, while strolling by the sea, I saw a precious dark-haired little girl in a bikini riding a bike with training wheels. The bike was pale pink and it sparkled and twinkled in the sun, the matching streamers flying along with the girl's confident pedaling. I was reminded of my own 6-year-old self. This was the exact color I had longed for instead of my own lime green bike. This pale pink polish has micro glitters that will make you think of sugar in summertime. And it definitely does remind me of sugar. It is a beautiful, beautiful neutral pink. I think it's a really nice sort of modern bride type of color. It is pale enough and neutral enough that you can wear it. to work into formal events and make your hands look very clean and professional, but the shimmer coming through, I guess the micro glitter coming through, isn't overpowering enough to make it too flashy. It just adds a really elegant sparkle to it, and it's just beautiful, and this is again my favorite from the collection. I would even wear this during like Christmas time and such, because it's kind of that like sugar plum sort of feel to it. It is absolutely beautiful. This next one is called Gondoliere. It's Gondo, L-I-E-R-E, so Gondoliere, presumably. If anyone out there speaks Italian, please feel free to correct me in the comments down below. But this is the most gorgeous orange toned red, slightly jelly cream finished nail polish. It is just the most vibrant and most shiny red nail polish in this shade that I own. It is stunning. It is pretty similar to Essie's Ole Caliente, but it has a much better formula. By the way, Bicicleta was opaque in 2 coats. I put in 3 in the swatches, but it's opaque in 2 coats, and it was a perfect formula as well. This one was opaque in 2 to 3 coats. Since it has that slight jelly finish, it did get a little bit translucent, so I put 3 coats of this in my swatches as well. But I was saying it's similar in color to Essie's Ole Caliente, but just has a better formula, and it didn't stain my nails, which Ole Caliente did. And it is just a stunning color. It is perfect for the summer. It's great on toes. It's great on nails. It reminds me a lot of Kourtney Kardashian because she wears a lot of colors like this. The description says, "Yes, I do adore those red and white striped shirted gondolieres floating around the canals in Venice. Gondoliere is a most vibrant orange-based opaque glossy red nail polish I've ever mixed. It's so sexy yet classic at the same time. This has more of an orange base than bangin'. Trust me, I tripped over myself endlessly comparing the two. This color is hot like dreamy, steamy summer nights." And this one, I think when I saw it, definitely flashed me back to Italy the most out of all the colors. I went to this little mountain town in Tuscany called San Gimignano, I think. I was like 14 when I went to Italy, but anyway, I think that's what it was called, and it was this tiny little city town on the mountain, and very much like Venice, it had a lot of small little alleys that you would cut through to kind of get around the city, and there were all these little stores, and I went in the middle of summer as well. There were all these little stores that sold little figurines, and there were, you know, or like touristy sort of souvenirs, and a lot of them were this shade of red. Also, when I went to Venice, there was this shade of red everywhere, again with the gondolieres, but we went to a Venetian glass factory, and there was this shade of red, and even the foods and like other gelato flavors and all that. This color was definitely kind of a standout color for me when I went to Italy, so seeing this color definitely brought me back really well, so I absolutely love this color. And actually there was one night that we saw this sunset. We were in Tuscany, and we rented a car and drove through Tuscany, and we saw the sunset, and this shade of red was kind of the very end of the sunset and what the sun looked like, just glowing as it was setting. And so yeah, this color is absolutely like the defining color for me when I went to Italy, and it brought me back to like such crazy memories. And it's a phenomenal nail polish and a beautiful color, so I absolutely recommend this one. The next color is called Olivetto, and it is an olive green color with a really bright shimmer running through it. The shimmer has like purple, orange, and blue going through it, so it's a really multifaceted shimmer and not just like a one-tone shimmer running through it. At first glance, it reminded me a lot of the Zoya color. I think it's called Yara, which is sort of that same concept of an orange or olive green with a shimmer running through it, but this one has a much stronger shimmer, and the formula is much more opaque. The description is, did you know that Italian men climb ladders to carefully handpick olives for extra virgin olive oil, and that olives that have the misfortune to be dropped on the floor are destined to become just plain olive oil? The smell of olive groves was something I wanted to smuggle back home. A wonderful multifaceted fainting sun drenches these dancing, wrestling olive leaves. Olivetto is a perfect olive green that reflects the flash of rainbow and purple and periwinkle shimmers. It is a shimmery yet less yellow version of No More War. So yeah, it's a very, very beautiful polish. This had a great formula. It was opaque in 1 to 2 coats. The shimmer comes out very, very strong. And I'll include a flash photo of this because when I was doing swatches this morning, it was actually foggy. So the shimmer, you can't really see it, but trust me, in person you can see it, just the cameras don't pick that up when it's fogging. But I'll include a flash photo of it so you can see just how bright the shimmer is. And yeah, it's absolutely stunning. I actually really like that you can differentiate between the different colors of the shimmer in this. Very sunset like in the description, and it makes it just a little bit more of a unique polish to my collection. The next color is called Motorini, and her description reads, if I ever learned to drive a scooter, this would be the custom color I would mix for mine. A moodier, darker sister of our famed and playful Aqua Lily, this medium base of blue aqua has a flash of surging fuchsia shimmer. So yeah, when I actually opened the boxes, I had gotten the polishes before I got the description, so I opened it and I was thinking it looks very similar to Aqua Lily. I don't have Aqua Lily, and so I can't actually compare them. But I'm glad that it wasn't just like me thinking that in my head and that she put that in the description. Presumably, as it says in the description, Aqua Lily is a lighter base. I actually really like the dusty quality of the base of this color. The slight like peacock hue to the blue definitely makes it a little bit more wearable through other seasons. It can extend through to the fall and even a little bit into winter because of the slightly moodier base of the color. The shimmer is very, very bright in this. Again, you can't really see it in my swatches because of the fog, but I will include a flash photo in this video so you guys can see it. And this one applied like a dream as well. It was super smooth. It was opaque in 2 coats, and it was just a stunning polish. This one actually reminded me quite a bit of I went to Cinque Terre, and that's not how you say it in Italian, but I went to, it's this like coastal kind of resort town in Italy, and the water there was basically this shade of blue, and it was just stunning. And it's that place, and if you go onto like Tumblr or whatever photo sites, and that cliffside with all the colorful houses, that photo is from that city. So this actually reminded me of that because the color of the water is this shade of blue, and then that sprinkle of fuchsia shimmer just kind of reminded me of the houses that are on the side of that hill, and it was just, it's a stunning polish. And it was another one that kind of just like pulled me back into like the memories of being in Italy in the summer. So this is a beautiful polish. If you don't have Aqua Lily, I would highly recommend purchasing this one. This one is called Meow Meow, which happens to be the only name that I can 100% say with full confidence. And the description reads, during our nightly strolls, you can smell the day's catch on the shores, and out of every corner, bright green eyes flash at you from the cats protecting their food bank. This dark hunter green shows off a finely muted glitter. It's almost like Burn the Evidence, but with a black glitter that casts shadows, the way that a dark cat's fur might look in the moonlight. So this one is a clear base with a green micro glitter as well as a black micro glitter mixed in. This one is more of a top coat to me than a polish that you can wear on its own. The formula was very, very nice. The base wasn't super thick or anything, so it was really easy to work with. Just the glitter distribution when I put it on the nail was easier to work with as a top coat than to layer a couple of coats to get it fully opaque. It's a very pretty color. This one's going to be perfect for Halloween, for example, which is kind of fun because it's called Meow Meow and it's about cats. It's definitely not a glitter that I have in my collection color-wise. And then the last one is called Melon Zane. Again, correct me if I am wrong. The description of this one reads, I love eggplants in the markets and pastas roasted, and I can stare at them all day just looking at their lush colors. I always see the various tones of purple, vivid green stems, and sometimes there's almost a hint of a bluish tint on their skins. This glitter polish is just like that. You're going to stare at your nails all day long. Wait, make that all week. That's actually very cute. This is another glitter. It's a clear base with like a dark purple micro glitter, a slightly fuchsia toned purple micro glitter, a green, as well as some black. This one was a much more opaque glitter. This one you could definitely wear on its own. In fact, I layered it over another polish so you guys could see, and I think it actually works better as a polish on its own. This one, I like knowing that it's about eggplants, but this one actually reminded me same city, Cinque Terre, which is that coastal resort town again. We went out to dinner one night and the sky and the ocean were this like fabulous shade of inky indigo blue, and then every night they kind of have a party at night when it's dinner time. So there was like a little band out, and there were all the houses had, you know, their lights lit up, and there were also fairy lights sort of posted up on all the buildings in the main square area, and this one just kind of reminded me of that in a bottle. It's a very sort of nightlife like color in a bottle in a glitter, and it's funny that this one is actually about eggplants, but anyway, it is a very beautiful color. I can totally see the eggplants in it. Super opaque on its own. This was opaque in 2 coats. Was very easy to work with as well. It's a little bit thicker than Meow Meow was. Those are all 7 colors. I actually happen to really love this collection. I think this is my favorite collection that I have reviewed for G so far, which I feel like I say every time, but this one definitely is my favorite, both color-wise and nostalgically. It just, you know, it hit a lot of really nice memories for me, and just the colors themselves, I feel like just the colors themselves, I feel like kind of match my personality a lot more than previous collections I have reviewed for her. But then every time she brings collections out, I just kind of fall in love with them again. So yeah, I again will list all of these swatches and photos down below, not just to my blog, but to everyone else's blog. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments down below. I will also link the website to buy these nail polishes. Today is August 6th, so in 2 days, which is August 8th or this coming Friday, the pre-order will start on the website. Again, I will link it down below. It's going to be the same as every other pre-order. It'll be at 12 Eastern Standard Time or 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is like San Francisco, California time, or LA, California time. So yeah, make sure you guys keep your eyes out for that. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, again, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys are excited for these polishes, because I absolutely love them. I think they're a perfect summer to fall transition color collection. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and you are doing well, and I will see you guys soon.